Hello, YouTube viewers. It's Sincere Michael from Screwed Productions, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Difference Between Sentai and Power Rangers. Now, like always, I'm going to speak very loudly and very clearly and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I will try to do my best not to breach a hard on this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. Now, let's get into the difference between Bakura to Sentai Abaranger and Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Now, let's start with Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Now, Power Rangers Dino Thunder will air on February the 4th and ended on November the 20th, 2004. It was the 12th Power Rangers season. It had 38 episodes. Now, the story of Power Rangers Dino Thunder goes like this. We see a former ranger named Tommy running for his floating island from some weird creatures. Turns out Tommy, the reason why Tommy is on the island in the first place, him and Anton Mercer, his partners were working on steering it, but something went wrong on the island. Therefore, the island. So Tommy managed to escape. So, but seems like Anton Mercer didn't escape the explosion of the island. A few days later, Tommy is now a teacher at Rishi High School. Turns out the experiments that him and Anton Mercer himself did survive. But unknown to Tommy that Anton Mercer actually spending on the earth there for making an evil happy that makes Anton Mercer turn into an evil half-human dinosaur creature named Megagod who wants to turn the earth back into the dinosaur age. So, along with his students who happens to took the powers of these energy of the dinogens that life after the dinosaurs, they must stop the evil Megagod from succeeding with his plan. So Tommy fights along high school, fights along with his students. Connor McNabb fights along with Connor, a soccer jock. Kira, a wannabe singer, and a computer named Ethan, and Anton Mercer's adopted son, Trent, who is a hell of an artist in the ally Haley. They must stop Megagod from turning the earth into stop Megagod from turning the earth into a dinosaur paradise. So that's pretty much Power Rangers Dino Thunder in a nutshell. Now, let's get into Operator. Now, the story of Operator is different. Now, as you guys know, that was a giant meteor that killed the dinosaur. But in the world of Sentai, turns out the meteor didn't wipe out all the dinosaurs. Turns out the meteor had split the Earth. It split Earth into two different dimensions. One Earth without dinosaurs, and the other with dinosaurs. So we called Dino Earth. Now Dino Earth with the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs had to evolve into. Dino Earth had, over the 5,000 years, dinosaurs had evolved into more like robotic dinosaurs and organic robotic dinosaurs and shit on Dino Earth. Why Earth One, we didn't have any dinosaurs. Who had dinosaurs and humans evolved over the 5,000 years. So a group of the evolution aliens and the natives of the Dino Earth decided to use the dinosaurs from Dino Earth to try to take over the other Earth, but a young warrior managed to draw a monkey wrench and took the dinosaurs that they were going to use to take over the other Earth, where the humans where no dinosaurs exist on the other Earth. The dinosaurs are escaped on the other Earth. So anyway, turns out humans and the dinosaurs seeks out other people who had heard dino guts. Basically, what dino guts is a spiritual energy that allows them to become the Abaranger. So basically, also form a powerful bond with their dinosaurs. The three children Abaranger, who is an EPA agent, environment protection agent, who had a good job in America, but he had to move back to Japan to take care of his niece after his parents died. We got Alpha Blue, a high-priced chiropractor, and we got Alpha Yellow, who's a tech girl who is a very good who's like an average tech girl, and we got Alpha Killer or Alpha White. Alpha White essentially must fight these evil aliens and these evil aliens and the natives of Dino Earth to stop them from taking over the other Earth, taking over the Earth, taking over this Earth, along with the native who is Alpha Black. So basically, with their two allies being Amy, who is unofficially who is a wannabe Abaranger, and the old guy named Sako, who was a dinosaur cafe. They must work together as a team to stop these the natives from Dino Earth and these evil evolution aliens who taking over Earth. So pretty much that's Abaranger in a nutshell. Now, Abaranger aired on February the 17th, 2002, and ended on February the 9th, 2003. Now, Abaranger was the 26th Super Sentai series. Oh no, my bad. My bad. I read the whole thing. Sorry. Actually, Abaranger was the 27th Sentai. It aired on February the 16th, 2003. It ended on February the 8th, 2004. It had 50 episodes to it. Sorry about that. My notes got a little stretched around. So basically, once again, Abaranger and on February the 16th, 2003, it ended on February the 8th, 2014. Abaranger is the 27 Super Sentai series, and it had 50 episodes. Now, let's get into what they do, what they don't, and what they do and don't have in common. Now, unlike so basically, in the Sentai, the Rangers already had the power. To become operators, but they just need a morpher to become operators. But in the Power Rangers version, the Dino Thunder Rangers become Power Rangers with through these stones called Dino Gems. So basically, these Dino Gems was the source of their powers and their morphers that allows them to become the Dino Thunder Rangers. So basically, what I'm trying to say that the dungeons did not exist in the Sentai, so that's just one difference they don't have in common. And the other, four out of the five main rangers in Dino Thunder were still in high school. But in Sentai, all the operators were grown ups. So basically, the operators were not in high school. All the operators were grown ups. Now, the Black Ranger and the Opera Rat came from a different dimension, from a different Earth. But Tommy being an ex-ranger, became King Opera Black. So basically, in the Sentai, Opera Black was from a different dimension, but Tommy was from Earth. Now, when it came to a lot of things were kind of changed. Young King was, when it came to the Zotrax was not a huge in the Sentai. Zotrax was just a evil suit of armor that was created by Opera Black people to restore power to anyone that he was over to, but the evil evolution aliens bewitched this armor and turned it evil. So whoever wore the armor became evil. But in the Sentai, Zotrax was what used to be a ex-partner of Tommy. Therefore, got mutated into Zotrax. So there's another difference. Now, the last disciples did not exist in the Sentai. No, the last disciples did not exist in the Sentai. Only in Power Rangers did the last disciples exist in Sentai. And as for the Dino ATV for Tommy Trent, that only exists in the Power Ranger version only. Now, in the Sentai, Opera Killer or Opera White was technically he was not a bad guy. He was just a thrill seeker who likes to do anything he wants to do. So basically, yeah, he was with the bad guys, but the only reason why he picked the bad guys side, and kept on attacking the operators because he was a film seeker. But in the Power Ranger version, when Trick got his dino gem and his Flash Motor, the gem was evil. So basically, it turned Trick evil for a while. But basically, he became good. He became good. Now, after the Tyrannodones, the Tyrannodones were original foot for Power Rangers only. So the Tyrannosaurus foot did not exist in. It did not exist in the Sentai, but the Sentai foot was featured in Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Now, Mechaguard was the original villain for Power Rangers, so Mechaguard did not exist in the Power Rangers division. Did not exist in the Sentai version. So Mechaguard was just the original bad guy for the Power Rangers Thunder series. Now, in the Sentai, the Ranger Zords were living organic, were living beings, were chickens. In the Sentai, in the Power Rangers version, there's the Power Rangers and the Operating Zords were living beings, but in the Sentai, they just can talk. But in the Power Rangers version, they just can't talk. So basically, this is another difference between the Sentai and the difference between the Sentai and the Power Rangers division, but they didn't have the common. But one more thing one more thing you should know: in the Sentai, the Operator young teenage ally Amy created her own Operator suit out of wood and call herself Opera Pink. Now, there was an Opera Pink in the Sentai, but since she didn't have, she did have Dinoguts, but she couldn't transform like the others. So therefore she made her own suit, her own bootleg Power Rangers suit. So sometimes she shows up and tries to help them as Opera Pink. So basically, Opera Pink did not exist in the Power Ranger version. So anyway. So basically, just to add that final detail. So anyways, so this is another difference between Sentai and Power Rangers. So come back next month when I'll be doing Deca Ranger and Power Rangers SPD. So, this is Sincere Michael. Sign off. 1.